School. I'm your science teacher. We are learning chapter 15, improvement in food resources. Now, yesterday we saw we about poultry farming, right? In that we have seen a little, right? That how does the poultry farming work? They did a cross breeding programs also to get a desired properties, right? Boiler chickens are there, summer adaptation, low maintenance requirement, reduce in the size of egg laying bird. Egg laying bird is what size of the egg laying bird, and such things they have did. Now egg and boiler production, see, there are two types of chickens are available. Boiler chickens are fed with the supplementary vitamin rich supplementary, so that this chicken will have a good growth rate and have better feed efficiency, right? Feed efficiency means they can eat properly and they can survive properly and they'll be healthy because those chickens are being eaten, right? That is the reason it should be feed properly. Care are taken to avoid maturity and to maintain feathering and, well, care, there are certain care should be taken so that they should not grow, maintain feathering, right? And carcass quality is what it's like, the quality should be good of a chicken, okay? Basically it should not have any disease or any wound or anything. Those are produced as boilers, right? And sent to market. The main purpose are sent to market for meat purposes, okay? So in the market what meat is available, those are all boiler chickens. For good production of poultry birds, good management practices, see, everything require good management practices, include maintenance of temperature. If the temperature is too low, still they will die. If the temperature is too high, still they will die. Hygiene, the way I have animal husbandry like cow and buffalo, here also, you know, the urine smells a lot, and that is the thing. From there the maximum diseases they will get it. So that place where they are being kept has to be hygiene properly. Poultry feed as well as prevention and control of pests and diseases are also being kept, right? Now housing, nutrition, environment requirement for boilers and somewhat are different for egg layers. Egg layers are those which just lay eggs, and boiler chickens are those which are used as a meat purposes. So the ration for both, the main, both require protein rich fat. Why? You know, from chicken or from egg, what you get maximum protein, right? And what vitamins we get? That is vitamin A and K. Now poultry fowl suffers from a number of diseases. Now what diseases they will get? They'll get by virus, fungi, parasites, and even nutritional deficiencies. Okay, so for that, cleaning, sanitization, spraying of disinfectant should be done at a regular interval of time. That is important. It should be done on a regular basis, not like today we have sprayed and after 6 months, not like this. It should be done on a regular basis, then only there is no infection diseases and loss of poultry during outbreak of disease. During outbreak of disease, what happen if chicken get any disease, the whole poultry farm will get the disease and the whole production will end up, so nobody will get anything. That is the reason it should be taken care at the most. Fish production, now fish production is little cheap source. Why it is cheap? Fish production includes fine true fish as well as shellfish. Like shellfish are what? Prawns and mucus. You know, if you go towards Dandi Road, there are a lot of ponds are there. The people used to grow all these things over there, right? These two ways are obtaining fish. One is by natural resource, that is called capture fishing. Natural resource is what? Natural resource is sea. Okay, the other way is by fishing, fish farming. Now you must be say fish farming is like we grow fish on the land. No, no, no. It's the way I'm showing. When you go towards the Dandi Road, you'll see a lot of artificial ponds. Those ponds, they used to get a small uh, 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 fishes, and then they grow it to a little bigger size, and then they'll sell it. This is called culture fishing. So fishings are of two types. One is capture fishing and one is a culture fishing. The water source of fish can be either seawater or a fresh water, such as rivers and ponds. You must have seen in some villages they used to go, get fish from ponds also, right? Fishing can thus be done both capture and culture, right? In marine and freshwater. So you will get right now marine fishing. Marine fisheries are what our marine. India is the a country where we get the maximum coastal area, that is 7,500 kilometer, and deep seas beyond it. Popular marine fishings are pomfret. These are the fish names: pomfret, mackerel, tuna, sardines, and Bombay duck. Marine fish are caught using many kind of fishing nets. Now, again, I am saying you went towards Dundee side, you have seen a lot of fishing nets. People used to get it for fishing boats. Yields are increasing by locating large number of schools of fish in open sea, right? And eco sounders. So those are some satellite stuff they will use, and they will locate where all these fishes are going, and then they will hunt fish. So many a times what happens, they will not get any fish also. Many a times they will get it that they will get good number of bulk fish. The reason is they should know where all these fishes are locating or going. Some marine fish of high economical value and are also found in seawater, right? For example, fine fish like mullets, betki, pearl spots, shell shellfish like prawns. Those all have high values. The prawns are the cost of prawns are really very high. Oysters, seaweed, right? Oysters are cultivated for pearl production. Yes, people do pearl production also. They don't get it from at the bottom of the sea level. It is very difficult. So they grow pearl, right? They cultivate the pearl in this way. Marine fish stocks get further depleted, right? For more fish can only meet by culture fishing. So basically, marine fish are day by day decreasing. So that is the reason people have started doing inland fishery. Inland fishery is what? We used to make canals, ponds, reservoirs, rivers. From that we do fishing. Those are freshwater resource. Okay. Now, such are estuaries, lagoons are also main important fish reservoirs, right? Fish reservoirs are there. Seawater and fresh water can be mixed together. So over this, brackish water is what? Seawater and fresh water are mixed together. There are ponds, canals, and reservoirs. There are only fresh water. But brackish water is what? It is a mix of two things: fresh water and seawater. Capture fishing is done in such inland water bodies. Now, fishing culture is sometimes done in a combination with rice crop also. Now, this is little different. You might have not seen. So, fish are grown in water in a paddy field. Intense fishing can be done in composite fish culture system. Both local and fish species are used in such systems. So, what happens is, see, rice require a lot of water, right? So they do not die in water, and the fish need water to survive. So basically both the habitat and even whatever the insects and this thing, they will clean it properly. So the rice is also grow properly, you will get fish also. A combination of 5 or 6 fish species in a single fish pond. Now you cannot grow so many different types of species. You must have seen in a water tank, you kept only those species which stay together, they don't kill each other. So there is the same reason is we cannot grow more than 5 6 species. These species are selected that do not compete for food, and they all have different food habitats. That is the reason such fishes are only kept together. Okay. Katlas are surface feeders, right? Rohus are middle zone of the pond, and minerals like this. See, there are different types of fishes you can grow. Some stays at the bottom, some stays at the top, some stays at the middle, right? Like this. So this is how they used to select fish, and they used to grow in a single pond. Okay, can use all the food in the pond. So basically, whatever the food you add, some take it from surface, some take it from middle, some take it from bottom, like this. One problem with such composite fish is fish breed also during monsoon. If the fish seed is collected from the wild, it can be mixed with other species as well. So major problem in fish farming is a lack of availability of good quality seeds. See, in seawater, what happen is they have crossbreeding. The seeding is what the fish should lay eggs during certain period of time, only they will lay eggs. For example, in monsoon or before monsoon or after monsoon somewhere. But if inland fishing, you will not get good seeds, right? We will not get good seeds. To overcome these problems, to breed these fishes in ponds using hormonal stimulation. So basically, they used to give hormones to the fish that will stimulate them and they will lay eggs. Understood all? So we do such things. We do have a solution for the same also. So understand this thing that fish should breed also. Breeding means they will lay eggs. Okay. Now beekeeping is again one of the very important thing. Honey is widely used. Beekeeping is for making honey. Since beekeeping needs low investment, what low investment? You don't need anything. The bee used to go and collect honeys from different flowers and collect it over there. You don't do anything. You don't have to feed anything. You don't have to do. Definitely, you will keep or grow in such an area where there are a lot of flowers, so that they can collect honey over there. In addition to honey, the beehives are source of wax. After collecting honey, the honeycomb is used as a wax, source of wax. Local varieties are Apis carina indica, known as common Indian bee, dorsetta, the rock bee, and the Italian variety Mellifera has been also brought to increase the yield of honey. This variety are commonly used for commercial honey production. Italian bees have high collection capacity. See, the maximum capacity or the maximum honey is collected by which Italian bees? They sting somewhat less. Sting is once the smell. Honey smells a little, right? In the market, what you see, I don't say it is pure or not, right? There is always a question on it. So I don't want to comment on it. But pure honey sting a little. But Italian honey bees, honey, the smell is very less. They stay in given beehive for a longer period and breed very well. Breed is they will multiply, right? So in commercial honey production, bee farms and apiaries are established. They used to get a cage like this, right? Over there, these honeybees come because they have certain smell. They used to come and they started building this thing, and they will collect honey. Okay, once it is collected, they will close it and they will take it over there, and then they don't do at our farm. They take the whole box only. The quality of honey depends upon this pasturage or the flower available, nectar, pollen collections, right? Addition of adequate quantity of pasturage and the kind of flower available will determine the taste of honey also. So you must have seen some called wild honey, neem honey. You have seen lots and lots of types of honey. It depends on from where they have collecting the nectar. If they are collecting from neem flowers, it will become neem honey like this. Understood? So with this, we have completed our chapter. Please make sure you read the question answers I'm going to send you. Okay, and please do prepare for the next one, because they might take your exam later on after this month. So keep on practicing the same. Yeah, thank you so much.